Now that's pure cash flow, and that's pure NOI growth with just one simple investment of less than $200,000. The great part is, after you break this down on a monthly basis, and all 256 units are now paying $50 a month, that equates to about $12,800 a month. What this means is that's a 15-month payback. For in other words, I spent $192,000 to buy 256 units of washers and dryers, and the tenants paid me back over 15 months. And at that point, it's pure cash flow. In other words, what an upfront capital expense was paid back by the tenants anyway. Not to mention the value add itself, which was $153,600. So the great thing about this strategy is none of the tenants pushed back because they were already spending that money. And of course, it was much more convenient for them. This is a win for us and a win for them. So in summary, we spent $192,000 upfront capital expense for 256 washers and dryers, which we got $50 a month in rent, which equated to $153,600 more in NOI or net operating income growth, immediate, with no pushback from any tenant.
I love this story. This is a perfect example, guys. That right there is how multifamily wealth gets built. Not by luck, not by waiting 20 or 30 years, but by making smart strategic moves that instantly boost the value of the asset. Ken bought a property where every unit actually had washer and dryer hookups, but none of them had machines in place. So he installs washers and dryers in every single unit, doesn't charge a dime to the tenants up front. Then, when it's time to renew their lease, he says, hey, look, if you like those washer and dryers to stay in your units, all you got to do is just pay an extra $50 a month. That's it. That simple shift added over $150,000 a year to his net operating income, and it literally paid itself back within 15 months. That's almost $1.5 million of value added to that property. No major renovations, no massive risk, just knowing how to run a property like a business. This is exactly why I love multifamily. It's not about fixing units, it's about finding ways to increase income and create value out of thin air. You're not hoping the market goes up in 30 years. You're controlling the value of the asset today through your operations and not prayers. Charge for amenities, pass through utilities, add services tenants actually want. Every dollar you add to the bottom line increases the value of the property and puts more money back in your pocket each month. The truth is, multifamily gives you guys options, it gives you leverage, and allows you to scale with none of the wait and hope mindset of a single family property owner.